Reduced sodium pasta with garden vegetables in tomato sauce. Today in MRE Field Review. Alright guys, we're going to check and test this reduced sodium version pasta with garden vegetables in tomato sauce made by Miracle Foods in Indiana. This one is, I think, it's a little bit more substantial than the first one that we tried. I guess we'll find out if that's the case or not. Let's check out the content first. And first one here appears to be the main entree. It just says APAC PV. Doesn't give us a lot of information in this particular retort pouch. Let's put it here. We got the nutritional information. So the main entree will provide with a weight of 255 grams, so about quarter of a kilo, 13 grams of protein for 430 calories. And sodium is only 360 milligrams, 16%, with 3 grams of dietary fiber and a total of 18% of carbs. It looks apparently a pretty substantial entree. We'll figure out. And then this one came with an individual flameless ration heater. That's good. Wasn't expecting that on this particular one. Then we have a sweet potato grape smoothie, Joy, 360 calories on this one, and it does include a little bit of iron, calcium, potassium, and a lot of carbs, 26%, and also tons of sugars. About 60% of the daily value contain this. Sweet potato, banana puree with grape juice concentrate. Oh, maltodextrin. Interesting. Alright, let's skip it here. Then what else do we have? That's gotta be our side. And it appears to be high protein cereal bar. High protein. There's 15 grams of protein on this one. That provides also some vitamin D, calcium, iron, potassium. So there is some nutritional value on this one. And we got the sleeve that we can use. Use this back middle pouch and heat it back during the heating process. That's normally what we use it for. This is a bit concerning. Where that comes from, I have no idea. Alright, and then we have the accessory pouch, which in this particular case refers to consisting of a civilian's work. Let's break this. Fashion weight. So we have a napkin, we have it's gotta be salt, gluten-free, sodium-free seasoning. Of course, it's a reduced sodium. Civilian's pork, and then salt and pepper. Looks like iodized salt and pepper. So these are the seasoning components for this meal. All right, let's get this going. This is a very succinct, rather simple meal. It's supposed to be, you know. The beauty of these ones, in my opinion, is that you can customize this, and not customize, but probably improve any way you want. So you have the basic elements. This particular one came with a means to heat up the main entree. There's a little bit lacking on the side department, but then you can do whatever you want with it. So the point is that if you have something like this already as a base, whereas you can treat it as by itself as a meal, keep it like that, keep it simple, and then use it, you know, as needed for like a light meal, maybe even breakfast, or more like a light brunch. Or you can then use the components of this one and decide, okay, I can add X, Y, or Z to supplement this meal. This will provide about what, 800 or so calories. So there's 270 here, 360 there, and 430 there. So actually more than that. So this one is over 500, approaching 1,000 calories. So it's a little bit on the more heavy caloric side compared to the other more common low sodium MREs. Something to keep in mind. But again, you have the option. I mean, we'll figure out how fulfilling this is. I get the impression that it won't be that fulfilling, but you know, we'll find out. So let me get some water going for this, and we'll come back in a second. Alright guys, I'm back. I got my canteen so I can get this going. Break this, open this up. Add a little bit of water. It's about the same, about right. Looks like. As usually my custom to get the water distributed within the element first before putting the pouch in the control pouch. Okay, got some water out, should probably replace it. Filter too much in the other direction. Okay, this. Put a little bit of the water that was lost just a second ago. My bad. That should be enough. And it's already getting the job done. Alright, so bend this. Put it inside the sleeve. The whole idea behind this, after all. Alright, let's go ahead and find a place for this to be lean to. So this is what it looks like, and we'll take from there. Alright guys, it's been about 12 minutes or so, and this is pretty warm. So we're going to take this out, put in all the components onto the mess kit. This is so simple. I think I'm just gonna use this basic one instead of the other one, just be there. So let's take this out. And yeah, it's definitely a nice little one. It did provide some steam for a few minutes. Actually, no, that's not true. For a few seconds. And let's knead this as usual. See if I can just clear it up from here if I need to. It looks like it's gonna be okay. And let's find out. Look. Okay, there's pretty rich colors there. Appears to be elbow, the pasta. Short pasta for sure. Let's put that onto here. Yeah, very nice and warm. Yeah, I mean it's a fairly decent amount for sure. There's some left here. There we go. Gotta get all that thing out. It's a pretty interesting smell. The tomato is there as far as smell is concerned, and other spices for sure. I don't detect anything in particular. I wonder if I may have some garlic. I'm not sure. There is some bread type of a smell, the wheat type of smell to it. So let's put that one there. Let's go ahead and put our smoothie on this so we can see it. Looks like it has a notch here that we can use. Oh boy, this makes me a little bit nervous. I'll just open this way, that'll be safer. And then pour it onto pretty dark. Definitely smoothie. It's pretty thick. Sweet smell to it. Interesting consistency. Is that it? A little bit left. Alright. This is supposed to be sweet potato, banana, and grape juice concentrate. That's a rather odd combination if you ask me. But that's what we have for merengues here. Nice. Banana for sure. And then, oh, gotta clean this. Oh yeah. Let's take this out. Come on. My hands are a bit slippery. You can just go it this way. Ta-da! Oh, it's like a... Oh, look at this. A rich color. That's a nice chocolatey smell. It's a cereal bar. Chewy for sure. Alright. Well, that's our meal. So let's try it out and see how good or how weird this will be. We're about to find out. Alright, let's give it a try. See, looking at the content here, for what I can see, I don't know if you can appreciate it. There is some corn, some beans apparently, the pasta, elbow macaroni appears to be, maybe some carrots, obviously the tomato base, and let's give it a try. Not bad. A bit bland. To be expected, of course. I mean, after all, it is a reduced sodium meal. But you do have the seasoning, the salt and pepper you can add if you want. So you have the options. But as it is, I don't think it's bad at all. If you're willing to pay the price on a more simple bland meal for a reduced sodium content, then this will be an option. Let's try the smoothie here. Not bad. Definitely banana flavor. I don't quite detect, or maybe faintly, the grape. I have to maybe give it some more try. It's pretty thick, and if you add some water to it, maybe you can make it a juice, make a runnier. That also might be an idea as well. not too sweet. It goes well with this. It's a good pairing, in my opinion. Yeah. And then this bar is a little bit also odd. Chewy, hard. Chocolatey flavor. It's definitely tough. Reminds me of the old-fashioned bars, you know, from years ago. That's what it reminds me of. That consistency and the flavor. Maybe flavors better than those, I think. That's probably accurate. Let's try with this seasoning. See if that makes any. At least some of it. Let's see if that makes a difference. Slightly. It does improve a little bit. I don't think by much. But they're significant. The difference is there. Smoothie is not bad at all. I haven't detected a lot of sweetness to it. There is some for sure. In my opinion, the banana flavor comes strong enough that overwhelms the other ones. I think I'll prefer the pasta over the bar. As a size, not bad at all, I don't think. A bit odd pairing. But it makes for a compact meal. That's the beauty of this. And also give you the option of if you were to include something else on your own to expand the meal, then you should be able to. Fairly simple. My only concern will be that this Jesus combination of this and the bar is gonna make you thirsty. This also needs a spoon to consume properly. Add some water to it. See if that makes any difference. Make some experiment with this. A little bit more. So you use that as a base, like you would with a paste, fruit paste. That's better. You add probably about double the amount of water, whatever it was in the pouch, same amount of water. Then that's a better deal for sure. Not bad. For what it's designed to do, I think it accomplishes the job. Get it done. It's simpler. Give you the option to expand if you want with a couple of things extra to make for a bigger, better meal. or not, and then keep it more on the healthy side with the low sodium content. Okay, I'm gonna finish this off, and that's it for today. Hope you like it. Thank you for watching, and if you like our content, please like and subscribe. That really helps the channel to grow, and I'll see you guys on the next one.